You know that nobody's going to be here if you no longer have money or anything of possessions. You no longer have anything, you're going to see that nobody's going to be around you. But you, when you have money, you're the brother that is out there chilling and out there helping everyone that you can think of. But you have to understand that the moment everything that makes you is removed from you, you start to actually see that you're a different person because nobody is out there treating you the same way. So the moment you get money back, the moment you get some form of success back, you got to be able to just remember how people treat you when you don't have anything. A lot of people have millions of followers, millions of dollars, but if there's a situation that is taken away from them, they're going to see that nobody is actually going to be there. And even the people who were just their biggest supporters are the people that are roasting even the most. Me, I know that I have a small audience, and those are like the people that are actually true. Even if it is 10, 100 people that are really there for me, I rock with you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not someone that is out there pretending things. I no longer have to because, like, I go to a level where a lot of people just try to make me look a certain way to so all the attention is on me in a bad way. Smear campaigns after smear campaigns, but at some point it's like everybody's going to be seen for who they are. That's why I'm out here. I don't even try to look like I'm an angel or all those kind of things. It's like, man, I choose who I want to be with, right? I choose God, Jesus, the angels, or whatever you can think of, right? It's a decision that you make. But every time that you actually decide to be in a new situation, you just see that there's more things that are happening. So the thing I want to challenge you today with this is look around, observe things. You know, when you go out, observe things. Because I used to say to myself, complain about certain things of my life when those moments, and I knew that those moments were actually great moments where, like, maybe I'm not successful, I don't have a lot of money, and all those things, but I had freedom. And with the things that I have experienced in my life, I started to realize that, damn, I actually had freedom. And now it's not no no it's no longer the same way in the things that I have to experience because now when I go to places I have to be careful, look who is around. I see some situations that are not supposed to be happening if it was 2 years ago or 4 years ago when nobody cared about me, right? So I have to be objective about what I see and also understand that a lot of people want to get a reaction out of me. But when I was discovering all those things, it was really hard to just process the fact that you have thousands of people already against you, no matter where you go. But it doesn't mean that it has to break you. It actually has to make you into the person that you want to be. But if you don't have money, a lot of people are not going to be around you. I promise you. So stay objective and don't react to the things that you see around you, man. I'm out here. I didn't even know that I had enemies like that, and I have to actually learn it the hard way. Imagine one of the superstars that you see before them being successful, they have to experience all the bad side of whatever they're going to have, and then they don't even understand. You know, no matter what things you're trying to do, everything is like you're trying to get a job. Before getting the job, you get unemployed and you get treated like someone that is not even part of society because you don't have a job. So now you have the feeling that your entire world is you not having a job or being below people. But remember how a lot of people treated you when you didn't have a job or you didn't have this level of success, or you're someone at the school and you have some level of power in the things that you do. Maybe it's the people that are directors of the school, people that are like teachers of the school, or you're someone that is close to someone that is powerful. Remember how everybody is treating you when you have that title, right? When you're winning that Champions League, that World Cup. Remember how people are treating you. But when you're not winning things, look at how people are also treating you. But you should never make, that's why I always say that you should never make your identity should never be your titles. Because I'm out here looking at myself and looking at the things that I have achieved, and I can't brag about it because people are going to try to destroy me because I can't even celebrate my own success to the level that when I'm no longer successful, now I'm out here looking at my old success and feeling that I'm outshadowing me, you know? I think that my old version of me is actually better than me and all those things because I'm not even able to celebrate things, you know? You achieve a huge success, you're not even able to achieve your success because you try to be humble. But at some point, you have to be able to celebrate your success. Celebrating your success doesn't mean that you have to show it in front of everybody's face. This is not what you should be doing, but you should always be able to celebrate your own success. Because the moment you're no longer successful, those success can be really things that are out there, like you're going to look at it. Sometimes you can even forget about it. That's why I'm talking. A lot of people have achieved things that everyone wants to achieve today, but they just look at it as if it is nothing because they got so comfortable of having that thing every day. You imagine losing all those followers, losing all this money, all this serious like work that you have put. You know, a lot of people that have been in serious work that actually helped a lot of people in their childhood. A lot of child stars that you see were not able to actually do well after, man. But it doesn't. It's like life. It's about doing something new every time. You can't. Your entire identity can't just be one success that you have. But something that I can say to myself, I was the MVP in soccer. That's the only thing that I can say. After that, I didn't win. I wasn't able to be like part of the team in the college, but I went there. I did all the trial, all the tribulation that was necessary to do. I have done all the things I could to the level that I was thinking that I was part of the team. I'm out here playing with the team for a month. I'm out here thinking I'm already part of the team. At the end of the day, I enjoy myself and it didn't work. But this is not an excuse. I have achieved everything that I wanted to achieve in football, in soccer, right? But yeah, that's why I was thinking about this thing where I said I was the fastest man, but I wasn't even able to be it because I didn't know that it was a gift from me. Now that I'm out here older and I'm out here thinking about how I could have become something. I'm thinking about how I could have taken this thing seriously. That's why I'm saying to people that are like gifted, you see people that are fast, you know, that run fast and all those things. It's like try something, you know, you see that maybe it's going to be something. Me, I didn't try, but I tried. I tried. But now with time, I'm actually looking at things and saying that I didn't have the discipline, you know, to be able to be a professional player. And I'm always saying to people, I'm always like when I see people winning trophies and all those things, I said I could have been this in another life. But let me challenge you by saying that in other life is this life that we're talking about. It's now. You can say to yourself, in another life, I'm going to put my family out of the hood. It's now. You understand? Those are the things that I was saying to myself, and I'm not perfect. It's like, man, I'm more like someone I'm on my own most of the time, but I do my best to actually be there for the people, right? So it's really hard because I'm held to a standard where I can't make any mistake, but at the same time, it's like I'm not perfect, right? So it's like I'm not necessarily the most friendly sometimes or all those kind of things, but I try to improve myself, right? But don't hold yourself to this super high standard when a lot of people look at you like someone that is not necessarily able to be successful. So when people challenge you like that, you have to be able to do well. I have helped a lot of people and I'm not even able to see it. I have created mindset, the Eloge mindset, you know, the mindset of improving yourself, the mindset of being at peace. You know, when all this chaos, thousands of people are against you, you just stay calm, relaxed with the Eloge accent, my accent that I have that is unique, that I see a lot of people having the same thing. But it's like it's a movement, man. I'm not out there hating on people, man. Even in every aspects of things, even in business, I have been impactful. But it's just that I'm not able to be successful to the level that I say. But it's like I'm putting the work. I put the work, but they put me in the background. That's what I'm saying in that song, put the work, you know? But at the same time, it's like, man, I have to be able to look at other people surpassing me and not being mad at it, right? And just say to myself that, man, I'm just going to improve myself and do even better. So don't be mad. But yeah, for many years, I've been to places. Recently, I've been to different places thinking that I'm going to be welcomed, you know. But the thing is that a lot of people welcome me well, you know, because I have money. Not money like that. I'm not even rich like that, you know, because I decide to do things on my own, right? If I'm out here begging for money, you know, maybe I can get something, but I decided that I wanted to do things on my own. That's why it's taking all those years. I'm looking at myself unemployed for at least 3, 4 years when the people that were at school with me, they just got jobs like that, you know. A lot of people that were around me, greatness, you know. But me, I wasn't necessarily able to get to that level. But I always said to myself, it doesn't matter if someone is better than me. I'm going to bring something. But now I ended up just giving more than I received because now you think that you're not at the level of other people, so you end up just giving. So the person that you see today is someone that has been giving for years, 10 years of giving to people, 10 years of coaching people for free, 10 years of being out there, the person that is out there submissive or someone that is out there suppressing itself for other people to be good. But when I'm trying to actually get out of this matrix and all the nonsense that you see in this world, I'm being silenced, man. Can you believe that they're silencing me like that because I'm out here helping people and trying to actually improve my life, you know? So yeah, a lot of things has been going on and I'm not even talking about it, but it's like the people who are making me go through some situations that are like that they give to the highest enemies that they have. I'm out there experiencing that as a regular person. At the same time, okay, I'm a public figure, right? But it doesn't mean that everywhere that I go, I have to be followed by people and being like pushed around. And that's the thing. This video is going to help a lot of people because I ask myself, why are people pushing me around like that? And just one day I was there, I was just standing doing the line. And I said to myself, the line of the grocery store, I'm out here doing the line of the grocery store, and I'm out there looking at things and just saying, okay, I'm standing in this place, right? Now it's a lot of people are just walking to the place, right? So I put myself out of the way. I put myself out of the way. And when I put myself out of the way, other people go to the same way that I that I put myself out of the way to just walk where I go. So I said, okay, I'm going to put myself somewhere where nobody is going to be able to actually be around me, right? And then I have someone that is actually pushing me. And the person is not even buying anything, the person is pushing me, right? So now I'm starting to understand that it's not about me. That there's some situation is not about me. There's some situation is about me for sure. When I'm not doing well and all those things, it's me, right? But it's like you put yourself out of the way and people are pushing you. This is no longer about you, man. This is really something where like people are already there. And I don't want to be talking about those things, but it's every day that I have those kind of situations. So when you see people like Kanye that was actually talking about the things he was going on, that was going on in his life, and people say that he was crazy. I'm sorry. Like I apologize to Kanye for like not believing in what he says, but at the same time there's some things that Kanye you say that like I don't believe in necessarily, but it's like some of the situation that you have been through, I have been through those situations maybe at a small level, and I'm starting to actually understand that like you're not necessarily the problem in the situation, but it's just the fact that you speak your mind or you say things that a lot of people just don't agree that are making you someone that is targeted or someone that is like people that everybody wants to bully. So, man, I'm always saying, man, I'm a citizen of the world, you know, like a lot of people say that, but it's like I'm not someone that is out there. I'm going to go to someone's country to create problems. So focus on the real people that are out there trying to destroy you, and let me just be myself. That's the only message I have to say to people. Whoever is out there trying to make me live hell everywhere that I go to, it's like, let me just be me. I don't have any problem. You know, like, there's a lot of things that are going on in the world right now, and I'm not going to be the person that is going to take for everything that is out there. That's the only thing I say. But do your things, man. I'm not going to speak about whatever people are doing in this world, even though we all know what is going on in this world, right? But there's some situations where I have to speak, right? There's some situations where I have to say, for example, free Palestine. You know, there's some situations where I have to say no war in Congo or other part of Africa or in the world, right? But this is just a natural thing. I can't become someone that is out there suffering when everybody is out there thinking the same thing. And now you think that I'm weak, so they want to try me. Like I'm not somebody to try. Like I'm not even someone that is either going to speak about other people things. Well, the message of today is not even about speaking about those kind of things. The message of today is about becoming who you want to be. I have to become who I say I am, because I'm not going to let other people decide who I am, because they are doing smear campaigns on people. So now people just look at you differently. I have to become the artist. I have to embody the artist that I see. And the first video that I made on TikTok is talking about that. There's an artist that I see. I am this artist, right? That's why I have albums out there. But even if people say that they're not listening to me, but my influence can be actually felt. How can I be someone that is out there impacting the world, but I'm not even seen? This is all on me, because I have to make sure that I put myself in a good level, not hoping that someone is going to put me on. This is one of the hardest messages to actually hear today, is that you have to become instead of dreaming who you can be, because it's not somebody that is actually going to put you on. So those time where we were thinking that just somebody is going to discover me, like it's not the 80s, man. In the 80s, this was working like that, but now you have to actually become. That's why I meet people that they want to do some stuff. I'm telling them like you're more than whatever you are in, and they start their businesses. They start doing the things that they like. But it's like nobody's out there going to say, give me credits or even titles for those things. So that's why I'm saying put all those titles on the side and be someone that is impacting people, right? So everywhere that I go, I have to deal with different people. Before I didn't have those kind of things. I would just go, and when I was in that situation where I had nobody that cared about me, I was saying to myself, like, complaining why nobody cares about me. I'm saying hi to people, nobody says hi to me, not knowing that this was a form of freedom, because nobody cared about me like that. Now I go to places, it's already people that are like paid, you know. So it's like I have to be respectful, but I'm not a weak person. That's something that people have to understand. And even as all humans and all living things, we have to just be strong and compassionate at the same time. Who is talking about those things? Not a lot of people, but I'm always seen as someone that is crazy when I'm out there helping everyone. And on top of that, the people that are supposed to welcome me are treating me like the enemy of where they're supposed to welcome me. So now I'm isolated from situations. But it doesn't matter how much isolation people try to put on you, you have to know who you are. Remember who you are. You already know who you are. It's like you want to be someone, so become who you want to be. It's like, man, I said many years that I wanted to become an artist. I became this artist that I'm talking about. It's just that there's not a lot of success, maybe, but I became that artist. We can't say anything. It's undeniable that I became who I said I want to be, with success or without success. So anybody that comes across me improves. But a lot of people switch up after, right? After they can switch up like that. And that's the thing that I don't understand. But I'm just not going to take that personally. and say to myself that it doesn't matter what level I have. Right now, I'm out here on social media having to recreate accounts and all those things. I'm out here. I have how many? I have like 7 followers, 6 followers, those kind of things. It's like, man, it's the feeling that you're actually losing your entire credibility when this credibility has been they try to remove that from you. That anointing that you had, they try to remove that from you. That love from God that you had, they try to remove that from you by bullying you. But it's like, it doesn't matter how much people try to bully me, the entire world is going to wake up at some point and see people for who they are, right? The people that are called crazy are not crazy. Yeah, so 4 years I'm out here trying to learn. Is like, man, you're in a relationship with people, friendship with people, and it's the same situation. That's why you go look and you try to understand the tactics that people are out there using, the love bombing and all those things that like people are out there using on you. But you just have to understand that like we don't judge people, right? We don't judge people, but at the same time the tactics that people are out there using on you, if they could be using that all their life on you, they would. You understand? Like if you had 1,000 every month, and someone could be able to take 1,000 and 1,000 from you every month, they would. You understand? So nobody cares about you when you no longer have money. And that's a really important message, is that like you can be at the top of your game, you have all this money, people are going to want you. And even when you have money, a lot of people don't even want you because they think that you're not in their league. And years later, they're going to come back to you. Even if you make the same amount of money, now they're going to look at you that you're one of their choices when many years late before you were not. So don't take things personally when you see those things, and just understand that you have a huge impact in your own way, but a lot of people just are despising you. And at the same time, like even when you walk away from situations, you have to deal with things that are like not normal, right? I travel to different countries, different places, and I just stayed home because I know that the moment I go out, it's already people that are already there. But before, I didn't have that. I'm asking myself, what have I done that wrong for people to? I'm not someone that is in denial. Trust me, I hold myself accountable to anything. I have nothing to hide. If there's some smoke that has to be, I just take the smoke and I improve myself as a person. You understand? I have been cancelled many times, bro. But I improved myself for many years, and this is undeniable, the improvement that I have done and the impact that it had on other people. But when a lot of people try to hold me to situations that I'm not even on, I'm like, what is it about? Right? So, yeah, I'm not a perfect person, but I improve myself and I try to be the most respectful person I can. But a lot of people have been pushing me around because they think that I'm weak, because I'm loving and all those things. And I talk about God, Jesus, and I actually believe it. I'm not talking about Jesus or anything like that just to pretend. Like, I'm about that. But at the same time, I'm not a gangster. Please. I'm not a gangster. Please. Right? That's the only thing I can say. So become who you want to be instead of dreaming who you want to be. That's the message of today. Hallelujah.